when we take on, we've met a lot of friends, made a lot of friends in the frames, made a lot of friends touring, swell season, touring alone. But, you know, one can only have so many friends, you know. Well, you know, I mean, unless you're talking Facebook, which is bullshit. I mean, actual people that you care about and you have, you know, because friendships are something you have to do. I'm not saying that your friendships are bullshit. I'm not at all. What I mean is, unless you're talking about that kind of friends, which is fine. Yeah, that's fine. No, I mean the kind of friendships where there's a transaction of real spirit, and once that person, you know, like the Little Prince, the fox gets tamed. The fox is like, I won't be your friend because you'll tame me, and when I'm tamed, I'll miss you when you're gone. Whereas I prefer to be stoic. So, anyway, I met this young man outside a concert in Boston, you know, and it was just one of those nights where we played a show, and afterwards people were outside, and I always enjoy saying hello and, you know, just how's it going? How was your trip? You know, I drove a few miles to be here, da-da-da-da. Anyway, this guy, after talking for a couple of minutes, nice fella, asked me for my address. You know, which is not uncommon. Someone's saying, can I stay in touch with you? Or can I have your phone number? Or can I have your email? Whatever. Can I have your address? I'd love to write you a letter. And I just thought, well, I don't really want to give you my address. But I kind of liked him, and I've given my address to a couple of people that I shouldn't have in the past. But this guy seemed like a decent human being, and we corresponded. He sent me a letter. He told me that he was shipping out to Iraq. Actually, I said Afghanistan, but it was Iraq. He told me he was shipping out to Iraq, and he was going on a tour of duty. And I said, okay, let's stay in touch. And he wrote me a letter from there. You know, just got in. It's very hot here. Got into our quarters. It's great. We're just doing some training. We haven't seen anything in the front lines or anything like that yet. I wrote back to him, great, wow, you know, you're in the heat of it there. I hope that you don't, you know, I hope that you get a nice office job or something, you know. And, you know, the letters, as time went by and as a couple of years went by, the letters got a bit more somber. You know, he had lost a friend, and they'd seen a lot of action, and then he had lost a few people from his group, and, you know, and was probably a little bit traumatized, but, you know, said, still listening to your music, loved that concert, can't wait to get home, see my family. He's had an Irish background as well, which is another common thing that we had together. And, you know, the letters were going, and I was writing back to him, and it was lovely correspondence. And then the letters stopped. And I got really worried, and I sent him a letter and nothing. Sent him another. He was usually pretty regular with his responses. Nothing, and then nothing for a couple of years. And I thought, wow, you know, that's that. That's really, you know, I just thought, wow, you know, I no contact for his parents or, you know, nothing like that. But anyway, I bumped into him at a show then. A couple of years ago. He was there, and I was like, you never wrote back to me. And he was like, oh no, man, I was home. You know, I went home and I was having a great time, and, you know, how's it going? How are you? And I was like, yeah, I'm okay. You know, how's the tour going? Yeah, cool. But so it was just lovely to see that he was safe. But of course, I had gone through the ringer. Anyway, I want to sing this for him. And he, you know, he was one of the last people out on the when they were doing the big exit recently. He went back over a few times. Good on him. But he's home now, in Boston. So this is for him.